Hello all. My name is Sagar and welcome to Catalunyaar. So we are doing the first podcast, and today we have our friend Bharath, and he's here to speak about his startup OrbisLinks and a bit of him as well. So let's get into the video. Welcome, Bharath.
Thank you, Sagar. Thank you for the warm introduction. Thank you all. Yes, as you spoke about Orbis Links, it is a startup for the community by the community. The problem that we are normally facing is that everybody in our community is facing this. If you want to send a small document from Spain to India or get some small document from India to Spain, also some small packages, toys for kids, even used clothes. People are using the traditional carriers, which are, for example, like which is costing hefty for them.
Exactly.
So the idea of Orbis Links, the startup, is that uh, we as a community, let's work for our own community to make things sustainable and affordable. So Orbis Link is a P2P2P platform, which is people to people to people platform,
Exactly.
which helps people in getting the parcel as well as document transported between countries. Also, something that we are thinking of including in this startup is to include uh, travel assistance, especially for elderly people and pregnant ladies.
Wow.
Who are traveling between Spain and India to meet their families. So, if there is anybody who is traveling from India to Spain or Spain to India, either that person can be carrying a package for another community member,
Okay.
or assisting elderly people or pregnant ladies of our community in Spain.
Amazing. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. But definitely, my friends would like to know a bit about you as well. Where are you from? What are you doing in Spain? How long you've been in Spain? And in between that, let us know how did you got the idea about the Orbis links as well.
Sure. So I come from Bangalore,
Uh-huh.
so which is like the startup capital of India. So
Silicon
yes,
City of India as well.
yeah, exactly, Silicon City of India. So coming from that city, I was always exposed to technology, latest innovations,
Uh-huh.
etc., etc. I moved to Germany to do my masters.
Wow, from India to Germany.
Yeah, it was
In year?
in 2012.
Oh wow, long time.
Yeah, so I lived in Germany for 5 years. I
Okay.
did two masters,
Amazing. Masters in
mechanical engineering.
okay, okay.
And then I got an opportunity to move to Spain. In between, I was traveling between France, USA for research purposes.
Okay.
But after that, I got an opportunity to do my PhD here in Spain.
Wow.
I moved to Spain in 2018.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID. Lucky. My PhD was divided into two parts:
Yeah,
pre-COVID,
pre-COVID and
post-COVID.
post-COVID.
Yeah. So it was in tire noise simulations, typical automotive related stuff.
Exactly.
After that, after completing my PhD, which was in 2022, I started my MBA
Okay.
in technology management and global technology leadership,
Wow.
innovation management and technology leadership.
You did your MBA in?
With EIDA in Barcelona and
Okay.
École des Ponts in Paris.
Fine. A good university to learn.
Yeah. So this is the point. Like now I want to move out of this and want to work for the community.
Yeah.
And this is where I feel my contribution would play significant impact for the Indian community living here in Spain. And that is the motivation why I want to get Orbis Links out. I want to make I want to make an impact for all the Desi community people here.
Yeah.
So they get their items to and fro
And you
Spain
went from Spain.
sustainably.
Amazing. Amazing. You explained about it already. Wow. So, Bharat, amazing to know that at like about you and about your startup thing. I was like a bit curious, like how do you see this startup would bring the communities together? Like particularly Indian communities living in Spain, because we are like like a growing population in Spain. Like we see many expats coming every year, and the number is just going up and up and up. So your idea of doing this startup would be definitely helping in many matters. So what's your opinion on it? Like, how would you see?
Yeah. So what I mean to say here is that imagine your sister is in India and wants to send Rakhi to you.
Yeah,
And if she spends 10 euro on Rakhi and 100 euro on sending that Rakhi to you,
exactly.
it leaves a hole in her pocket.
Yeah,
Instead, if she can ship the same Rakhi at 10 euro or even 20 euro and use the rest for some other gifts to you,
exactly.
she would feel worth with what she's sending, as well as you receive more from your sister.
True.
And this is how I am seeing that Orbis links can bind people, create more harmony and
Among the
togetherness. It's like uh, bringing people from different continents together. True. Sustainably and at affordable cost. This can also be extended to even medicines. For example, your parents or anybody's parents or members' parents are here
Yeah,
who need specific medicine, either from India or from USA. Of course, we are not opening it to USA now, but I'm giving an example.
exactly.
So, if they want to get a medicine specifically, it is very difficult to get permissions to import the medicine.
Import the medicines, true.
However, using OrbisLinks platform, our idea is to get these kind of things that create a community bonding, community harmony,
Exactly.
and add value to our community. So this is the idea.
So I see, like you mentioned medicines, you mentioned gifts, Rakhi, and probably a few more other things as well, like documents.
Documents,
Precisely, right?
parcels.
Very good. So there might be something which probably might be restricted in your platform as well. Like because like there are always ifs and buts. So what are the things in your list, or probably in your thing you have kept it restricted? Like so that people can actually avoid, like going for those options.
Okay, yeah. So the restricted items list will be provided in the beginning itself.
Okay.
So now
So like in smaller version, like few, like
yeah,
top.
yeah. So the idea is for now I want to introduce to people an idea how to make things sustainable,
Okay.
but the exact operation of it will be opened up soon on our platform.
Amazing.
Of course, it will be through the collaboration of Catalunya.
So amazing, Bharat. Nice to hear about Orbis links and stuff. I was just a curious question, like how does this work? Like people need to register your website and like give us some shine on it. Like how does it work?
Sure. So the first task that people need to do is to register themselves on our website. Of course, it will be going to be open soon.
Very
I
good.
will reveal the dates later in the later part of the interview.
Sure.
So they have to register, and let's say somebody wants to send a document from Spain to India. They can go through our platform.
Okay.
So on the parallel side, if there are travelers flying from Barcelona or Madrid or Valencia to India, to any parts of India, they can also register their travel.
Exactly.
And once the search criteria and the travel criteria match, the senders will be able to see people who are traveling according to their dates.
Wow.
Find the network, and then communicate with them. Basically, like, can this be taken with you?
The communication will be within the website.
Yeah, totally.
So you're actually even you won't share the numbers and stuff. So
No.
GDPR thing, like
Exactly.
everything is sorted. Amazing.
Exactly. So what happens is later after the communication is established, uh, the logistic part kicks in. So that is the recipe.
Okay.
Probably people have to experience it themselves. I don't want to reveal it over the.
So okay. So the next question again coming together, like when are you expecting it to be open to the public?
Um, we are planning to open it from Makar Sankranti onwards.
Wow.
which is like a holy, like a beginning of the
Exactly. A
year.
new calendar for many people in India.
So basically, we want, like our people, our community associated with, good things of the year, like the right parts of the year.
Exactly.
And Makar Sankranti is one of them.
Yeah, true.
It
True.
is celebrated throughout India,
Exactly.
and we want to use it as our initiation
To
time.
start with it. Shubharam.
Exactly.
Auspicious day.
Exactly.
Nice to know. Nice to know. So, coming on to the main part, what do you expect it from the people? Uh, how do they join, or what are your expectations from the people? Or
Yeah, so this is very important question. So for all the members, all the supporters, and all the people living in Spain, it is a humble request that we are planning to get startups that helps our community.
exactly.
So please do support our startups.
Oh, they will do for sure. Okay. I mean, I expect at least, from my friends.
Yeah. So this platform is a gateway for sustainable and affordable logistic transfer.
Mhm.
Use it in a proper way and make sure that you do not use this platform, for
I misuse it in
different
a way.
purpose,
Yeah.
etc., etc. Because
Mhm.
uh, you know, if you use this platform, the idea is to get more people employed because we
Exactly.
need a lot of manpower later,
Obviously, later
tech
on.
development, logistics, etc.,
Exactly.
etc. This will benefit our own community.
True.
On OrbisLink platform, if you have to send a document to India, you might have to pay a small fee for the person who is taking the parcel of yours to India or Spain.
Mhm.
But think of it in this way: the small amount you pay now
Mhm.
will actually lead to job security of many other people, many students,
Exactly.
even family members. It's an ecosystem.
Exactly.
And let it start from one such startup.
True.
And once such startup opens, there are several other areas around that startup that can be popped up by other people, other community members,
Exactly.
which can add value to our own
Common
community.
community.
So humble request is, please make use of the platform for the
Mhm.
good and do support us. Do
Exactly.
support us, and this will benefit all of us.
True. So amazing. So I got insights about your startup and your motivation and things. So, what exactly would be the next step? What next? Because hopefully, this will be having a very good kickstart.
So the idea is, if we are able to carry forward the startup together, so it's like we are creating, as I said, we are creating an ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is, why not have our own accelerators and incubators? Own Indian community accelerator and incubator here in Barcelona
Mm-hmm.
that can support our own community startups in the
Exactly.
future.
Mm-hmm.
So this will, create our own ecosystem. We will be growing very strong as a community,
True.
which will, create a big impact for people who want to come into Spain
Exactly. Or
to
for the
find.
ones who are living in
Exactly.
the city already.
Exactly. And also employment.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of employment that we will be able to generate if we have our own accelerator and incubators
Yeah.
is phenomenal. Because right now, here in Barcelona, we have only incubators from government of Spain, some privates,
Exactly.
and these are completely, foreign for the Indian community. I mean, to get inside, you need to prove yourself a lot.
Obviously.
So we, as a community, we know our capabilities, how we are, and what capability we carry.
At least a stage to
Exactly.
showcase their talent. Probably their ideas or something.
Exactly.
It's a nice idea.
So uh, once after people look at this video, my urge is, let's start a let,
I like the idea about the incubators and startup thing, so how do you think, how do we reach to the people and stuff, there are people already in the groups and things. So, what do you think on it?
Let's start a WhatsApp group for budding entrepreneurs, budding startup enthusiasts, investors,
True.
and create a forum where these people come in congregation with each other.
Exactly.
To create a tech hub. I don't want to say that Barcelona should be Silicon Valley of Europe, but I want it to be BGM of Europe. Bangalore, Mumbai, Gurgaon of India.
Good. Makes sense. So, like, we already know about Bharat and things. We'll be sharing all the links in the description and later on, obviously, following our pages and social media network. Thanking you all and thank you, Bharat, for here. And hopefully, Makar Sankranti will get your startup the fuel, the ingredient it needs to start and flourish it in along the way.
Thank you very much, Sagar. Thank you, dear members.
Okay.
Please do support us, and then let's start with one leap and make our community stronger together.
Amazing. Thank you.